camera. Tell my wife to let me buy a camera.
Any of my viewers at home should definitely text my wife so I can get a new camera. As you see, the zoom just doesn't work good enough. I zoom into 2, it's too close. We'll try it. Text your complaints to jgeisler1922@gmail. That's her email address, so she understands the stress I'm in. Lori's trying to help me. It's not going anywhere. All right, Bengals, game 4 of the year. 2-1 on the season. Quick face-off one right away by Ari Lindsay. Yeah, too close. Gonna have to back it out. Tipped away by Mac. A little bit of action here in neutral ice. She'll slide back into Maple Grove's end of the ice. They'll go far side of the rink, playing on an Olympic-sized rink. A lot more room out here. As Lindsay will get in on the right side, moves towards the middle. She slid a little bit too far out in front of her. She'll chase it down into the near side corner. Throws this one out towards the front of the net. Picked off by Maple Grove. They'll come up off from the near side of the ice, cross center ice on the right side. Move in towards the middle, get around Bree. Geiser comes over, quick shot, save Amelia Fulton. Puts the lockdown on that one. 14-13 to go from period number 1. A scoring opportunity there for Maple Grove. Sorry, I got to go to 2. Might be a little hard on the eyes here when we're at center ice. Geiser takes it into her own corner, bounces it off of the wall over towards Simons. Simons slid it up this near side of the net. Her boards couldn't get it out. Comes out to neutral ice. We're going to get an offsides on Maple Grove. As you can tell, she's a big rink. Fulton in the net for the Bengals. Geiser and Simons back at D. Right wing. Zoe Beam playing center. Her first game of the year is Emma Andrews coming off an injury. Quick pass, one time touched by Geiser up the far side, picked up by Beam. Brings it inside the zone, tips it down towards the net. Loose behind the net, picked up by Danny Liebens. Geiser yelling, no, no, no. Andrews throws it out near side for Mac. Mac rocks back, fires off at a blocker, and it kicks up high in the air. Sits out in front and gets cleared towards the corner. As it's now back loose behind the net, picked up by Maple Grove. Tossed off near side, back to Keogh again. Tries to throw that one down towards the corners. Maple Grove gets this one back out to Mac. Slides it all the way by her. We're going to get an icing call on Maple Grove. I'll try to zoom in and out. I don't know if that's going to be any good though. Too close for 2, too far away for 1.5. Face off won by Maple Grove. They'll step through, slide it back to Keogh. She'll dump it back behind the net. Brings all the way around to the far side. I'm guessing that's Sawicki there. As Caven holds the line and tosses it back down towards the net. Maple Grove comes out near side. Quick little outlet pass. Pinched off the wall by Ari Lindsay. As Caven's pass gets tipped into the zone by Harper Rivers. Back onto Rivers' stick. She throws it back behind the net. Rings all the way around here to the near side. Tipped away by Lindsay, but picked back up by Maple Grove. Sorry, that's Ari. She dumped her down to kill. Loose puck at center ice for Lindsay. She gets tripped. As Caven gets it to the line, tries to dump that one in deep. Gets tossed back over to Keogh. Picked off by Maple Grove. They'll bring it in on the right side. Get her on the right side. Quick little shot on net, but Fulton was there. As the Bengals bring it out the zone on the far side of the ice, they'll dump it in deep back behind the net. Chased down by Hasling, and she will get depleted. Big hit behind the net. Now to Geiser, center ice. Gets it across the line. Dumps this one in deep again as we're going to be offsides. As Harper Rivers is caught off there. Should be a center ice face-off, and it will be. Well, he thought about going there, but he changed his mind since the girls are all lined up over here. Rivers, Andrews, Levens are the forwards for the Bengals. Harper battles on the far side board, tips it down towards the corner, picked up by Ryan. Put a body on her. Tipped away by Simons before she could get to the net. Going for a centering pass, wrap around attempt. That one clears out in front of the net as it bounces around. Backhanded shot, misses the far side post. Picked up by Maple Grove on the near side. Slide it up front, quick shot off of the stick of Fulton. Can't think of her name. And as that one comes out through neutral ice, Levens gives chase. They'll turn around to the far side, bounce it off of the wall, comes out, back to Caven. Caven will slide it back to Keogh. Keogh on the near side, bounces it off of the board, slides all the way through neutral ice, picked up by Maple Grove, and a nice quick pass to the center face-off dot. I think that was Gemma. Wrapped around near side. Right side point, throws another one on net. Fulton's going to cover that one up. 10:43 to go in period number 1. Still scoreless. What's that? Oh, Ellie Steiner's not here. Haynes not here. Face-off won by Maple Grove. They'll pull it back to the point, shoot it off the backside of one of their own players. And this puck comes back to the line, held in and dumped in deep again, chased down by Keogh, picked up by Caven. Caven off the near side wall. This is really hard to follow the puck. Zoomed in this tight. Bounced out by the Bengals. Chased down by Zoe Beam. Bounced off of the wall. This is going to be tipped. Icing will be waved off as Keogh gets there first. Quickly slides it to the far side corner for Geisler. Geisler will pick it up. Quick pass by Geisler off to the near side. Bexley couldn't get there in time. Picked up by Maple Grove. They'll bring it in on the right side. Tipped away by Geisler. She'll go to battle in the corner. Tips it away again. Picks up the loose puck. Goes back behind her own net. Dumps it off for Emma Andrews. She'll stick handle her way into a little bit of trouble there. Now to Simons. Simons tries to wrap it behind the wall. Bengals clear it back to the line. Held in by Maple Grove again. Loose puck, top of the right side circle. Quick shot, misses the net and rings all the way around to the near side. They'll take it down into the corner. Geisler will take her down with herself. Emma battles there as well. Back down towards Georgia. No, it gets stopped. Shot from the top of the circle. Stopped in front by Simons. And Geisler's going to go the other way. She fires it hard off the boards. Gets that puck out to neutral ice. Bengals trying to get a change here. Not going to happen. As Maple Grove looks to bring it right back in the zone. Loose at center ice. Tipped away by Kill. On to Maple Grove step. They'll come over to the near side of the ice with it. Simons throws it back up towards Andrews. Loose puck ends up getting picked up by Maple Grove, and they're going to ice this one as we'll get another whistle. 8:39 to go in period number 1. Two good scoring opportunities for Maple Grove, unable to connect on either one, leading 5-1 here in the first period. Maple Grove will win that face-off against Lindsay. Lindsay will give chase behind the net. They quickly go to the far side. Another one picked up. Maple Grove, 3-on-1. Good back check coming there. That one goes high over the top of the net. I'm trying to remember Ryan's last name right now. Cleared out to neutral ice by Rivers. Picked up by Maple Grove. They'll come back near side of it, off the stick. On to Keogh's. A battle on the near side boards, and this one comes down loose for Caven behind the net. She'll quickly ring it to the far side for Harper. Harper gathers a loose puck. RD was changing there. Nice job by Hasling there to give a hand. Fulton will cover in a slow slider into the side of the net by Eklund. Man, I don't know what to do with the zoom. Face-off won by Andrews. Goes behind her own net. Rings it around far side towards Beam. Slides all the way back to the defenseman through Beam's leg. Back down to the corner. Geiser will put a knee into one and ties her up on the wall. So this one comes back down into the corner for George. Comes over near side for Simon. She bounces it up the near side wall. Can't clear the zone. This one works its way back down the corner on the stick of Maple Grove. Coming over is Andrews to give a hand. Shot from the side of the net. Clears to the far side corner. Beam gives it up to Emma Andrews. It gets just off the end of her stick. Unable to control it. Nope, that's a bad call. We actually got back on sides. Offsides Bengals. 6:56. Lindsay out the face-off, top of the circle, shot off of the blocker. That one falls right in front of the net, but it's picked up by Maple Grove. They'll hit the brakes. Far side, bounce it off of the wall. Quick pass towards the middle of the ice, sneaks its way all the way through onto the stick. Mac gets a body in front of her. Nice job by Mac Keel. Loose in the corner again, picked up by Maple Grove. Top of the circle, shot coming, blocker save for Fulton. Maple Grove dominating the shot category right now, 7-2. As the Bengals had an opportunity there, we kind of threw that puck away. Maple Grove will bring it right back in, rear backer, a slapper, and a glove save for Fulton. So we tick down to 6:15 in the period. Emma Andrews will take this face-off for the Bengals. Maple Grove with another face-off win. Turn and take a shot from the point. Isn't going to get there. Blocked by Simons. Guys will get that one taken from her in the corner. They'll walk it out front. Loose shot. Shot. Another save for Fulton as that one went out the blocker again. Centered out front again as they're sitting in front of the slot. Now Simons will pick it up. Can't get through a group of girls. Maple Grove bounces it back to Bree. Bree throws it back on the Maple Grove's end. They'll tip it. Icing will be waved off as they go to the far side. Rung around. Guys are pinched down. Takes it down into the corner on her own. Slides it towards the front of the net. Comes all the way back over to the near side. Now it'll be a one-on-one for Geisler. Pokes it away briefly. Brought in on the far side. Now kicks it away. Centered out front on the top of the slot. Maple Grove's pass goes off a set of skates. Now they'll come back through center ice on the near side and just throw this one back behind the net. Caven will grab it. Quick outlet pass to Harper's. Harper's quick to get over the near side for Hasling. Hasling looked to throw that one away. Intercepted by Maple Grove. 2-on-2 coming into the zone. On her right side. Keel angle her way over towards the corner. Centered out front and a quick shot, and Caven's there to block that one. Picked up by Emma Andrews now. She's got the speed if she can get going. Moves towards the middle of the ice. Sorry, that's Danny Liebens. That's going to be a penalty on Maple Grove as the Bengals get the first power play of the game with a roughing call or interference coming on Maple Grove. 4:35 remaining in period number 1. Bengals look to get on the board of the power play. Deep Maple Grove territory. Minute and a half at 12U. Bengals struggling on the faceoffs here to start the game. Rivers from the right side. Centers it to. Oh, the puck is just sitting there. Caven, you got a chance here. Slide it over. Beautiful pass. Mac fires. Oh, and it gets blocked in front of the net and kicked over to the near side corners. Now Liebens will battle. Mac from the line. Got that one blocked. Caven throws it off the near side wall. Picked up for Lindsay. Lindsay out to Mac. She's got a lane. Good idea not to shoot that one with nobody in front of her to screen the goalie. She dumps it back down the sidewall for Liebens. Gets by her. Now Rivers heads over to the far side corner. That one got underneath the stick of Caven at the line. Keel's there to back her up. She'll come back into her own zone. Fires it all the way up to neutral ice, and this one gets dumped back in again as Mack will head back to get it. 26 seconds remain on the power play for the Bengals. Rivers gets it across the line. Emma Andrews is way offsides. They don't call it. They'll go down in the corner. Back to Simons. Simon, you can't throw that back in, kiddo. It's way offsides. That one she's got to throw back to her D partner. As Andrews, Kill, and Beam on the ice for the Bengals. Kill's able to get it into the zone. Penalty is over for Maple Grove. Step up, Bree. Georgia got caught backwards there. Oh, wow. That's why I buy her long sticks. Down in the corner she goes. Keeps the pressure on. Centered out front. A quick shot. Another save for Fulton and another rebound shot. Goes wide right. Maple Grove in the near side corner. Simons and Andrews are there for the Bengals. Centered out front again. It's going to slide all the way over to the line. And that one will come out as Beam battles. Tied up. Maple Grove brings it back in on the right side. Simons, you got to protect the middle of the ice. Not the outside. Geisler and Beam, I believe, battle far side. Andrews comes away with a puck. Quick pass over to Kill. Kill gets it across the line. Looking to get a sharp angled shot. Slides it towards the net. And it's picked up by Ryan Eklund. Here she comes. As she'll try to go end to end with this one. Up to the right side. Gets over to the right. Flips that one up high. They're going to give her a shot on goal, although that one was about 3 feet high. No qualifier. What's that? Yeah, I know, but you can't see their numbers. You don't know who anybody is. Need a new camera. I'm getting complaints at home.
Yeah, I'm getting complaints. Need a new camera.
I gave him her email. Send the complaints to Geisler. Jamie, that is. Maple Grove with possession. They'll lose it to Lindsay. Lindsay across center. She's got one beat. Almost snuck it through. Now Rivers will fire one off from the top of the circle. And fall down. Back to Caven on the right side. She'll dump it back in deep. It'll trickle in behind the net. Maple Grove will ring it around the near side. Pressure by Kill and Lindsay on the half wall. Puck bounces out loose. Picked up by Maple Grove. Will come across the half line with it. 2-on-2. Right up through the middle. Very slowly though. Ends up on River stick. She's looking for somewhere to go with it. She'll slide it over near side. We were not ready for that one. Oh my gosh, that one just hit the side of the blocker there. Geisler can't clear it. It goes back behind the net, picked up by Simons. Simons with a nice pass there. Snuck through. Got tipped all the way down to Maple Grove's territories. We're down to 30 seconds to go in period one. Bengals being outshot. Geisler holds the line. Bounces out. Gets kicked up ahead. Picked up by number 4. She'll take a long shot. It's just sitting there. Fulton will dive on top of it. We'll get the whistle with 14-2 to go in the period. Bengals shorthanded tonight. Playing with 11. 11 seconds remain. Bengals tip it up into Maple Grove's zone. Lindsay almost tipped that one down, but we're down to 2 seconds. That's going to be the end of period number 1. As we'll end up scoreless, 14 shots to 3 in favor of Maple Grove. How do I send a message? Here we go. It's 2-streamer. I'm gonna get my ass kicked for this. How do you spell camera? A ain't working. Too many words. Now I got to put her email on here.
Just need a new phone, buddy.
It ain't the phone.
You just want to actually look like professional type people.
Yeah.
No.
I want to be a professional.
Is it perfectionist or professionalist?
Just a camera.
I mean, that picture
There. Send an email tonight. Let her know your displeasure. $2,500.
That's all?
Cheap. It's cheap. Period number 2 about to get underway. Liebens, Lindsay, and Rivers are your forwards. Hayne and Caven out back. Bengals win a face-off. Caven taps it up the near side boards, tipped in by Rivers, and it's loose behind the net. Liebens will give chase on the far side. They'll ring it up. The Bengals pinch down just a split second too late on that one. From the left side, centered out front, and all tied up by Lindsay on the back check. Got a stick on her. Another one centered out front, slides all the way through. That's going to be a goal by Maple Grove as they get the rebound to tap that one in. Get their players so we can record it on the ice for the Bengals. 4:29, 19, 21, and 11 for the new huddle system. Goal for the enemy. Now Ryan will bring it in on the left side and bring this one all the way around. He'll cut it off on the far side while coming away with it. Look for a centering pass. Bouncing puck sneaks all the way through to the near side, picked up by Emma Andrews. Beautiful pass. Kill unable to catch that one. As we got the young ones out there at forward. They tip it across the line. They're going to get called for an icing here. We'll get an icing. Minute 4 into the period. And we'll bring her back down here to the far side of the ice. .29 at the dot. Shot will trickle in. We'll call that one a draw. Picked up by Maple Grove, brought up on the right side. Rivers holds the wall. That one sneaks out through the middle. Picked up by Maple Grove. Looking to get her on Mack on the far side. Mack will cut her off before she can get to the net. Weaves her way through a little bit of traffic. Picked up by Lindsay. He'll come from behind to grab that one from her. Now Rivers will knock it out into neutral ice. Tries to tip it ahead. It's now Lindsay. Up on the right side. Looks for the pass. What a nice pass across the ice to Hasley. Hasley shoot that. Quick little shot. We had some rebounders up front, but it got caught in a set of skates. As Maple Grove will flip it off the wall on the near side. Held in by Rivers again. Dumped back behind the net again. Haslam gives chase to the far side corner. Just out of her reach. Mack pinches down. Holds it on the wall. Lindsay's stick is held up as this one bounced out to neutral ice and on the Geyser stick. Quickly, you got Rivers over here. Geyser finds Rivers. Rivers can't catch the puck. We're going to chew her dad out for that. Her dad number 2. Oh, and they sneak behind us there. Can't hold on to the puck. Maple Grove behind the net. Circling around on the top circle on the right side now. Coming over to the near side. Rivers step into her child. Can't let her skate towards the middle of the ice. Simons throws it back to the point. Shot blocked by the Bengals. Sharp angled shot, and there's going to be another goal. As Georgia was all alone in front of the net with 2 Maple Grove girls there. As the Bengals find themselves down 2. At the 4:44 minute. Caven slides it to Mack on the far side. Mack tips it up into the zone. Smart not to get the icing there. Tries to drive it down the wall, but it goes off the set of legs, and here comes Maple Grove back the other way. Weaving through more traffic. Brings it over on the left side. Poked away by Caven. Shot towards the net. Daniel ringing around to the far side corner. Shot from the point. Oh boy. That goes in on net, but gets covered up. 19 shots to 3 right now. The Bengals having a tough time getting any offense here. Maple Grove wins another faceoff. Back to the right side point. Now Ari Lindsay's going to try to do something here. Brings it up. Brings it over to the right side towards Rivers. Too far in front for Harper. Centered out front, and it slides all the way through to the near side boards. Geisler in a race. Geisler will get that stick in front of her. Wins that short little battle. Offsides coming on Maple Grove, 11:20 to go, period number 2. Forgot to do the period on the board. Period number 2. Ari wins that faceoff, steps through with it, drops it back off to Harper's. Harper's backhanded pass to Kill. Kill's going to dump it towards the corner, but it goes into a set of legs. Maple Grove will come right back over it. Bree better thank Georgia for that one. Not bad puck movement here by the Bengals. We're just not catching some of these passes. Maple Grove back in, 2-on-2. Come to the left side. Poked away again by Geisler. Maple Grove will go high and left. That deer's still running as hunting season's coming up. Simons takes a shove to the back of the head. Gets this one up the wall. Bengals can't clear the zone. Dump back in for Georgia. I'd whip it, kid. She decides to go the other way. Kill can't clear the zone. Back to the line again. Dump back into the corner. Front of the net, somebody. Nobody's in front of the net for the Bengals. Quick little shot. Can't get there as it went off a set of skates. Both players went for a little check there, but were both unsuccessful. Bex, you got to get off the ice. Ice it, George. Geyser's had enough, so she'll ice that puck to get the whistle. 9:43 remaining in period number 2. Hard collision on the far side of the ice. Both players went to check each other, and both of them went down. guessing why that was no call either way. Comes Riley Haslam. Gets it to the line. Gets muscled off the puck there a little bit, but fights their way back and dumps this one back behind the net. Pressure near side. Bexley will cut her off. Forces her to go back the other way. Maple Grove collects that one in the skates. Gets it poked away from behind. As Simons loses that one. Not Simons, that was Beam. That one went in and out of the glove of Fulton and cleared over to the side. By Keogh. Now Caven will bounce it off of the wall. She'll come back behind the net, collects the loose puck, rings it around closely. Picked up by Beam. Keep it on your stick, kiddo. Sneaking through is Haslam. Gets a shot off. But had her stick tied up there a little bit. Couldn't get a lot of muscle on that one. We'll get another whistle with 8:43 to go on period 2. They don't give us a shot on net for that. Ari. Face-off slid over towards Danny. She goes down into the corner. Gets rung around. Simons pinches down, tosses it back into the corner. Maple Grove will try again. That one sneaks all the way through. Now it's a 2-on-1 for Geisler to deal with. Oh. A good play by George there. Directing a little traffic, hoping somebody would pick up the puck. She played the pass. Ryan can't hit the net still. Used to coach Ryan back in the day. I like to pick on her. Now Geisler picks it up. Off the wall again to Rivers. Rivers tried to go towards the middle towards Danny. This one comes back to George again. Body Geisler. Cleared out by the Bengals of neutral ice. Picked up by Maple Grove. They'll circle back towards the boards on the near side. Cut away. Picked up by Rivers. Rivers brings it on her right side. Now, shot went low. No rebound opportunity for the Bengals. Knocked into the zone again. Chased down by Caven. She'll fire it off the near side wall. Here comes Simons with it. Now you got a chance to skate. Kid, go. Go faster. One-on-one for Ainsley. Top of the slot. Shot over the top of the net again. As Maple Grove shoots another one high. Now Andrews. Wrong color jersey. Beautiful pass. Wrong jersey. Tipped away by Danny. Far side picked up again here by Emma. She tried to sneak through and get away there. Unsuccessful as Maple Grove shot. Can't get to the net. 6.5 to go. Period number 2. Uh-oh. Nice job by Fulton to reach out there and grab that puck. 6:24. Period 2. Oh my. Scared me. Loose at center ice. Picked up by Maple Grove. They'll dump it back down towards the zone. Picked up by Mac Keogh. She'll get it across the line and dump this one in deep back towards the back of the net. Our forwards forgot they're supposed to forecheck, not the D. Lindsay got in there. Blocked this pass. Almost got the shot off. Now she'll battle on the far side wall. She'll get shoved down. That wasn't Lindsay, excuse me, that got shoved. That must have been Kill. Loose behind the net again as Lindsay came in and gave a shove. Now Maple Grove will skate this one up and out on the near side, looking to get her on the side of Caven, but she'll poke that one away. It comes back on their stick, looking for a centering pass and takes a sharp angled shot. As Fulton comes way out of the net to cover that one up. Shots are 21-5 right now, 5.5 to go. On the big rink in Maple Grove. Emma Andrews at the dot, wins that faceoff over to Georgia. She'll lose it in the corner. Maple Grove, oh my lord. Cannot let her skate in front of the net like that. Another centering pass with Geisler's there to poke it away. Picked up near side by Rivers. She's got a girl on the far side of the ice. That's Hasling. Gets it into the zone. Now she'll dump it deep. Chased down by Andrews into the corner. Maple Grove comes away with it. Brings it around on the right side. Pass deflected by Rivers. Picked up by Maple Grove again. Rivers keeps the pressure on her. Nice job there by Simons. Quickly gets, don't throw that puck, young lady, get to the line. That one's going to trickle in towards the net. And a nice hustle by Andrews. She'll get taken down right in front of the net, 4:35. Bengals end up with it after a little bit here. Rung around near side. Picked up by Maple Grove. They'll throw this one all the way up, all the way through neutral ice. Picked up by Mack. Got her head up, looking for somewhere to go with that puck. Finds a spot. That one did come out of the zone. Picked up by Danny. Danny will take a bump. Danny will slide on the right side. Real sharp angled shot. Looking to backhand this one out in front of the net. Takes a shove. She would have fell down there. We would have got another power play. Stayed on her feet. Now Mack, far side. Dumps it back towards the net. Leavens there. Can't get the shot. Zoe throws it into the blocker. Zoe was all alone in front of the net there. Got the shot off, but right into the blocker. Now it's Lindsay from the corner. She'll go down into the corner. Hits the brakes, looking for somewhere to go with the puck. That one got tipped just before it got to Caven. There'll be no icing here. Chased down by Caven. Maple Grove comes up the near side wall, hits the brakes. Poked away by Ainsley. Now Rivers will tap it up on the right side. Emma can't get in front of Ryan, and she grabs the puck and goes all the way around the far side. Guessing she'll skate this one up. Ryan sneaks through some traffic. Puck just slides in on on Fulton there. I tried to zoom in and get fancy, but it didn't work either. Fulton's got the pipe sealed out there, and then the net will come off. We'll get the whistle. 2:54 to play in the second. Blocked shot in front of the net by somebody. Another bouncing puck. Geisler will battle through, picks up the loose puck. Tries to skate out with it. Ran into one of her own players. Oh, Bree, you got to protect the middle of the net every time, kiddo. Geisler will clear that puck behind the net. They'll go loose into the corner. Hill goes down there. She's hooked. Can't get a hold of the puck as it gets centered out front again. As Fulton will cover it. 2:15 to go. Wow, that was a quick shot off of the face-off. Top of the circle. Just missed the far side of the net. Oh, the referee's over there shaking his head saying she wasn't tripped. How she wasn't. And number 4 will put that one in for Maple Grove to go up 3-0. As the Bengals let another one sneak in. At the 15:01 mark. Bengals find themselves down 3-0 with just under 2 to play. Soy trips over the blue line. Crimson will dump it in deep again. Now Mack off the far side boards. This one will come all the way out on net, I reckon. Nope, just misses. 1:34 to go. We'll get another whistle. Andrews at the dot. Excuse me. Back to the point. Shot blocked by Andrews. Levin's got in the way of it as well. Pinch down. That would be a tripping call. And they are going to call that. 1:20 to go. The Bengals are going to be on a penalty kill to finish off period 2. Geez, first game back, she's in the box. Rivers pulls that face-off over towards the side. Shot towards the net. It's not going to get there. Rivers will dump this one up and out. No icing, 1 minute to play in period number 2. Simons puts pressure on behind the net. Off to the right side point. Shot into the glove of Fulton. She'll squeeze down with 48.5 remaining in period 2. Bengals playing with 2 lines, 1 extra forward tonight. Puck's tied up in the corners. Time ticks away in the period. Lindsay comes away with it, goes around to the far side with the puck. Hits the brakes, comes back towards the middle. She'll flip this one out towards the line. It'll come in and out. They won't give us the offsides call. Nice job by Mack there to stay on her hip. Ari will get it out of the zone. 3 seconds left. No chance at a shot as the horn will blow. Total shots 27-7. 10 seconds remain on Andrews' penalty as we roll into period number 3. Bengals down 3 in Maple Grove. What's that? Vocal cords. $47. Yeah, where's Steiner and Payne were here. Oh, we're live. Oh, oops. We're going to excuse Kinsley, not Becky, for planning a family vacation today. Any emails, honey? Check your email. Pretty good hockey. It's a lot of games in one day. If they don't get a break, between there's two of them. Probably 50 minutes, 10-minute break. Yeah. 10 seconds remain on the penalty for Andrews. Lindsay pulls that one back to Geisler. Burn the time off. That a girl. Brings it over near side for. Don't ice it though, young lady. Get there, Maple Grove. They'll wave it off. Thank you, sir. We're going to be run time here for the final period. We got 23 minutes of run time. Picked away by Harpers. Flipped towards the net. Still floating on. Harpers will lay on it. Can't get the shot off. Lindsay attempted one. Back to full strength for the Bengals. As Maple Grove slides it up to the middle of the ice. Long shot. Off the blocker. Goes high. Behind the net. They let her wrap that one around, but Fulton's there. Seal it off. Turnaround shot. Comes in on Fulton again. It's loose in front of the net. Lindsay slides it back to the far side point. They'll fire another one off. Geisler will block that one with a skate. Chipped over to the far side for Rivers at center ice. Reaches forward. Can't get there. Lindsay tried to lift a stick. 22-52. Geisler pokes another one away on the far side. Two of them tried to take out Georgia. They were unsuccessful. Ryan wants a piece of this. Here she comes in through the middle. Shot off, but a nice job by Simons there. She pinched down on her before she could get the shot off. Breeze pass, ticks off a Haslam sticks. The Bengals go for a change. 5 fresh, not quite fresh sets of legs, but 5 new legs on the ice. Ainsley Cave, and she's going to win that race every day. Bounces it off of the wall. Into the skates of Andrews. She'll toss it out through neutral ice. Icing will be waved off. Here comes Danny Levens hustling down towards the corner. Maple Grove will pick one away, take a shot from the right side. In and out of the glove of Fulton, centered out front. Get your butt back in front of the net, ladies. And now a shot gets covered up by Fulton. We ticked down to 21 and a half of run time in the final period. He's talking to the enemy over there. Some blonde chick over there, I don't know. Her do it. Maple Grove spins away with that one, takes it down into the corner, spins Simons around, centered out front, and Geisler kicks it to the near side corner. Lewis on the near side, half wall, picked up by Maple Grove, drop it back to the point, blocked by Lindsay. Comes Ari Lindsay up the near side, move in towards the middle. Got to do it on your own, kid. That a girl. Lindsay from the... Oh! Pipes it! Lindsay tosses one out the pipe, gets another rebound shot. This one will come over near side for Simons. Simons goes down low, fires it back behind the net. Geisler will hustle down from the right side. She'll take it down into the corner, gets it poked away, gathers it back up. Now she's pinched up against the wall against 2 Maple Grove girls. I should say OMG because they got Osseo here too, I guess. I don't know where the puck is. Andrews has it. Andrews will turn it over. Picked up by Geisler. She'll fire it up through the legs of Levens. I wish Georgia would skate that one sometimes. We'll get an offsides on Maple Grove. 20 minutes to go. As we get a center ice face-off. Soybean giving center a whirl. Maple Grove comes away with that face-off. Hit her on the right side. Shot off. No good. Poked away by Fulton. Turnaround shot by number 4 for Maple Grove. Goes high again. As Gemma Rue skates through the top of the circle. Shot from the far side. On net. Wraparound attempt coming. That one's going to go in as Andrews got turtled there. Caught on her back. And Maple Grove will go up 4-0 on the Bengals. Supposed to zoom in on all scoring plays, so that's what I'm doing. And the clock. Keep forgetting the clock. 18:52 remaining in the game. Maple Grove comes away with another face-off. They'll flip a shot in towards the net. Kicked into the corner by Fulton. Over the near side. Lindsay gets there. Slides back to Simon. She tries to throw that one up the wall. Picked off by Maple Grove. They'll come in, get another shot off. But that'll miss right side. Circle around the top of the circle. I don't know why we let them skate through there. Simon tries to escape with one. Can't get through. Tossed down the ice by Hasling. Picked up in the corner by Maple Grove. Just that slight hesitation. It's a backhanded pass. Went all the way through. Step up to her. Put a body on her, ladies. There you go. Danny will collect the loose puck on the far side of the ice. Look to get it to Andrews. She'll get it poked away just as it gets across the line. It'll get dumped into the far corner by Beams. Rung back around the right side. Caven's there. Tosses her back behind the net for Andrews. Slides past her stick. Comes back to Andrews now into the corner. Looking to send that one to Beam. Beam takes it back down low again, gives it out to Andrews. Andrews slides one towards the net, but that'll get picked off by Ryan Eklund of Maple Grove. Makes the pass over to the near side. Keel Ryder into the wall. Interference there. Freebie. Quick shot and a save by Fulton. Picked up by Caven. Caven fires it up and it goes behind Rivers. This one's going to get up on its edge. They'll wave off the icing. 16.5 to go. End the game. Bengals down 4. Forgot to put that one up. Down loose behind the net. Centering pass picked off by Lindsay. Lindsay will work her way through a little traffic here. We got a 3-on-2 for the Bengals up the middle of the ice. Lindsay goes around her on the right side. Loses in her skate. Looks for a backhanded shot. Trickles it towards the net. Kill. Throw it to the point. Not that way. That's not the point. That's not the point. That was funny. Geyser comes down, takes the body. Passes it over to Kill. Shoot the puck, kiddo. Bexley couldn't get the shot off. Picked off by Maple Grove, and here they'll come back the other way. Long shot into the red basket of Fulton. She'll squeeze onto that one. 15:37 remain. Eric, you can't come to any more games. This is your fault. They'll throw it back behind the net. Blocked by Beam. Pressure coming up behind her. Flips it over down towards the corner. Chased down by Hasling. Hasling will get there. Back to Zoe. Zoe brings it out to the near side point. Matt with a nice shot on net, but that one was clearly shot number 8 for the Bengals, though. Down 32-8 in that category, down by 4 goals. As we'll get a face-off on the near side of the ice. Fix the net here quick. That face-off was won by the Bengals. Mack pinches nice and low. They'll fire this one up and out. It will be an icing if it gets there in time. Caven's too fast, though. Doesn't let it get there. Andrews can't clear the zone. She'll throw a body up against the walls. We got about 5-6 girls there. Sneaks away towards Hasling. Hasling gets it to the line and dumps this in deep as the Bengals looking for another change. Bounced off of the wall. Georgia from the right side tries to sneak through. A chance for Simons. She'll whiff on that one. Maple Grove is just going to dump this one in deep as they're looking to change. Georgia gets it poked away from their corner. Throws an elbow though. Gets it back. Lindsay will come away with that one. Nice pass up to Rivers. Rivers gets it over near side for Danny. She pulled it in with control, technically. Don't pinch, George. Bad decision. If they walk around Beam, 3-on-1. Centered over right side. Shot. They'll sail it way past the net. As the net was wide open there. Cleared out to neutral ice. 12:40 to go in the game. Maple Grove dumps another one in deep. Simons gets there forced first. Tipped up to Rivers. Rivers pass, can't get out of the zone. Picked off by Maple Grove. Geisler clears that one and then skate with the child. She'll bounce it up off of the wall. Gets her out to neutral ice. Another shot high over the top of the net for Maple Grove. Must have a lot of soccer players here. That one goes to the far side corner again. 11:57 remaining. So Bengals getting caught flat-footed here as they are out of juice. That one up to Rivers. She'll gather that one up. Tries to get it to Danny as the Bengals defense gets a change. Back to Caven. Mack from her knees clears that one out to neutral ice. Ari Lindsay moves towards the middle, centers it over there. A nice job crashing the net for Andrews there. Has the Bengals with a little opportunity. Face off, far side. Oh boy. That one slides out of the zone on Mack. She didn't want that pass. She was covered. Mack dumps her in deep though. Gets it back to the line again, but it slides back in down towards Caven. Caven to Beam. Beam off of the skate of Andrews. Beam will clear that one out to neutral ice now. Comes back to Caven again. Icing will be waved off on that one, though. As it's loose in the far side corner. Picked up by Maple Grove and coming out with a little bit of steam up the near side of the ice. Cut off by Harper Rivers. And tossed out to neutral ice. Floating there, Rivers hustles over. Can't get there quite in time. This one slides back to Georgia Geisler. She'll have 4 Maple Grove girls on her. Gets bumped off of the puck and it's tossed back down. We get an icing call on Maple Grove. Back to Georgia. Georgia tried to flip it towards the front of the net. Comes back to her at neutral ice. She'll fire one in, misses the net, sits right back behind it. Picked up by Maple Grove. They'll come to the near side corner. Poked away by Hasling. As Lindsay comes down to give her an assist. Maple Grove will skate this one all the way through neutral ice. Lindsay will give a little bit of a body. Gets the puck away, but it bounces onto Maple Grove. Sharp angled shot goes off of the pipe. It's floating in front of the net and comes over to the near side. Cleared by Simons. Up the wall, back to the right side D. Looking for a shot. That'll get deflected by Hasling. That one goes off the side of the net. Simons out of juice. Kicked away by Geisler. Picked up by Rivers. This one will come back into Bengal territory. Picked up by Simons as Maple Grove's in to change. Bree fires it up the rear end of Hasling. And that one gets bounced off the boards. Probably back to Bree again. She gets there in time. Flips it up to the line. Brought out by Beam. And fired down by Hasling. Goes off a stick. No icing. Will be waved off again. Picked up by Maple Grove as they're at 7:45 remaining in the game. As Caven hustles over. Slides back on the Mac stick. Mac fires it back behind the net over to Ainsley on the far side. That one comes on out of the zone and gets knocked back in. Look at an offsides on Maple Grove here. Brings it around far side for Andrews. She'll try to fire it up the wall. That'll get fired back behind the net. Maple Grove wins the first race to the puck. Now Mac will throw it up the near side boards. Held in again. Shot comes in. Gets tipped in front of the net. Still sitting there loose. They're going to wave it off. Not sure what they waved off there. We'll take it as we tick down to 6.5. Face off be to Fulton's left side. Picked up off the face off by Lindsay. She takes off with it. Looks to the right, comes back towards the middle, tries to slide it through two. Now she'll battle behind the net. Centers it. It's going to slide all the way out. Geisler collects it up first. Go tight to the net. Fires it out the wall towards Rivers. Comes out of the zone. Fired back in. We'll get an offsides here on Maple Grove. Gets pulled back to the D, dumped in deep. Keogh's there. Spins around, rings it around the near side. Oh, Bexley's going to get a penalty on that one. Shot comes in and off of the post. Lindsay will get there. We'll get the penalty. Roughing on kill. She'll join the box. Maple Grove will step up on one to go up 5-0 as that puck trickled through the front of the net. Bengals up 5. Not Bengals up 5, Bengals down 5 on a one-timer from the top of the slot. Emma Andrews picks it up, tries to get something going here for the Bengals. Now Geyser will put a body on one. This one sneaks all the way back. Georgia had to get it. Chased down by 15. Quickly. Fires it up the far side boards. Reverses directions to the far side. Picked up by Andrews. Got to go with this one, kid. Here comes Emma Andrews. Gets it across the line. Tries to fire one towards the net, but that'll get blocked right in front of her. As Maple Grove chips this one in, that's going to be tipped, I thought, by Geisler, but they'll give us the icing as we tick down to 3 to play. In game number 4 for the Bengals. District play starts next Saturday, as I believe North Wright County comes to town Saturday. Then Sunday we head up an hour and a half up to Richmond, just northwest of St. Cloud. Geisler fires one off. It gets tipped and into the glove. The goaltender for Maple Grove. Not tested tonight. That's the 10th shot. This one back to Georgia again. From the right side, she takes it down back behind the net. Gets it taken away by 2 girls from Maple Grove. They're What a girl, good job. Keep her on the outside. Back to the near side point. Shot blocked by Geisler. Didn't even realize it. Picked up by Lindsay with 2 to go. Bengals looking to get on the board. Lindsay will go around the right side. Looked like she might have got tripped, but now at this point in the game they're not calling that one, I guess, and we'll get an icing call on Maple Grove. 1:52 remaining in the game. Bengals down 5. Be handed their second loss of the season, dropped to 2-2 on the year. Another loss to Woy Berleg. I believe that was a 6-1 game. Mack with a good stick there. Maple Grove brings it in on the right side. Mack will poke another one away. On the beam stick now. She'll come up the right side. Gets it poked away from her. They'll battle at the line. Now Caven's got a chance. Oh, just a step away. Nice job by Emma to bring her back to her D there. Mack will get it up to the line and dump it in deep as we're in the final minute of the play. Now Emma in the corner. Could use a little bit of help. Nice pass. Good back check by Geisler. Geisler will lose an edge there. Centered out front again, but a good job there by Keogh that time. Take the body, Geisler. Got the shot off, but a pad save for Fulton. Now Andrews on the far side. Got Bexley with her. Bexley, get the shot, kiddo. Bexley gets a shot towards the net, but it goes off a skate, moves it on to 5 seconds, and that'll be the end of the game. Bengals will fall 5-0 to Maple Grove in game number 4. Don't forget to email my wife at jgeisler1922@gmail.com. Tell her the camera sucks. Need a new one.